Yeah, that's as soon as you mention wrestling there, that's like the biggest difference between like the UK and like the Americans. That like wrestling to us is WWE. You know, like there's no such thing as like wrestling in school or anything like that. So when you said you started wrestling at 4, as I say, I didn't know what like actual Greco-Roman or freestyle wrestling was until I walked into the gym at 15 years of age.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, for us in SoCal, Southern California, it was just kind of like bred in us, you know. We had like SoCal teams. And then California's like high school division is probably one of the hardest state championships to win. Because out of like all the states, they'll split Ohio up into 4 different state championships. Whereas California, it's all one state. So like wrestling, California is kind of like the pinnacle for producing top level athletes in wrestling. Still to this day.
They split Ohio up into 4, but they don't do that with California. But that's not fair.
They do that with every other state. Every other state besides California is split up.
And isn't California one of the biggest states behind Texas?
Exactly.
That's crazy, that lad. That just makes no sense at all.
It's something different. I don't know. I feel like it shows like the potential of what actually does come out of California. You know what I mean? Because anything that California's putting off, they're going to be top 5 somewhere in something, whatever their career is. You know what I mean? They're going to make it top 5 out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I understand exactly what you mean there, because we have a lad over with us at the minute who's from San Diego. We went to high school in San Diego. He ended up going to, Chasen his name is, he ended up going to North Carolina to be a Division 1 wrestler. And I've had him over with me for my last few camps, and he's brilliant, lad. Chasen Blair. He just helps me with all my wrestling and stuff. I've never had a proper wrestler come into my camp and help me out. And over the past year, that me wrestling's just leveled up because of it.
Yeah, wrestling's a different cardio too. You know what I mean? It's a little taxing.
That's something I always say. Like
you're real tired.
When you do jiu-jitsu and you roll, you can do it 50%. When you strike and you do ME boxing or MMA or anything along them lines, you can do that 50%. When you wrestle, it's 100%. You can't do wrestling 50% or it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's facts. And then it's like you get caught in weird little positions. I've seen some crazy stuff in wrestling matches. Like one time, there was this kid, and he's supposed to be the only 4-time state champ out of California. I think there was like one other person that was a 4-time state champ. And he's already a 3-time state champ, and he's literally up 5-0. Or no, it was 4-0 he was up. 10 seconds left. And just got pancaked. It's the craziest thing in the world. Like everybody in the arena, 1,000+ people watching state championship finals. Like everybody's honed in on this one mat. And bro was up 4-0 and got pancaked to his back for 5 and lost with 10 seconds left. But it's like, that's wrestling, you know what I mean? You got to give it 110 literally from start to finish, because one little mistake, you know what I mean? You end up on your back and there goes the match.
And as you say, that gets you prepared more than anything for MMA. Because just look like Usman and Edwards. Usman was just winning that fight. Boom. One kick, he goes asleep. No one would have saw that coming.
That's all it takes.